For the past few years now, I've pretty much been begging Greenlight to make a Shell V-Power Nitro Plus car, but finally, it looks like we have got one, and of course, it's now under the banner of Scott McLaughlin. Now, Scott McLaughlin is a newcomer to the NTT IndyCar series. Of course, he was my favorite supercars driver for quite a few years with JGR Team Penske, and of course, he won Bathurst. He won multiple races and multiple championships. A very fine racing car driver over Down Under. But he said he accomplished everything he wanted to do in supercars racing, and now he's ventured his way out into the NTT IndyCar series, and quite a big contender for Rookie of the Year with Roman Grosjean. You know, I mean, those two guys have been really kicking some major butt over the past year. I mean, Scott McLaughlin made his debut over at St. Petersburg last year. Didn't really impress too many people over there. Not really the most fine debut out there in the world, but regardless, you know, he learned what he needed to do in IndyCar, and this year he's been kicking some ass. You know, I mean, he got a podium over at Texas, and he's been doing relatively well. You know, I mean, for rookie experience, I think he's meeting all expectations, checking all boxes. But I think within the next 2 or 3 years, I think we're going to see Scott McLaughlin winning races and championships. So stay tuned. I think this is going to be a start of a great thing for Scott McLaughlin. Now, if you're a newcomer to my Diecast reviews, because he is a supercars driver, and I'm assuming a lot of the supercars fans are watching my videos, and also if you are a big fan of the NTT IndyCar series and the Diecast, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because we're going to be doing a lot of our IndyCar Diecast reviews on this channel. It is not really the exclusive home for IndyCar Diecast reviews, but it is your home for IndyCar Diecast reviews, and I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy the videos that will be coming in the summer months. And first of all, let's go over the box here of this car, because this is the 2020 box. It's got a picture of Scott McLaughlin on the box. It's got number 3, his name's Scott McLaughlin, NTT IndyCar Series. It's got a carbon fiber texture on the background, but the but the box itself matches the livery, and the livery is colored red. So of course, the box is going to be colored red. And there's the car inside the box there, with of course Scott McLaughlin's name underneath there. And there we go, and there's all the information about Scott McLaughlin. Of course, now he currently resides in Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Penske shop is. And here we go, there's all the copyright stuff on the back, but you don't really care much about that. You care about what's inside the box here, which is the car itself. So without further ado, guys, let's take this car out of its box and begin the Diecast review of the Scott McLaughlin Shell V-Power Nitro Plus car. Alright, before we begin with the car itself, every car comes with the driver's card, and of course this has Scott McLaughlin's picture on it. Either a really nice Photoshop from the IndyCar site, or that was an actual real photo that they took. But here is all the background information for Scott McLaughlin. Of course, that makes me feel old that he was born a month after me. But May of 93, he's June of 93, so that's kind of awkward. But there we go. There's the car itself right here. And one thing about Greenlight is that, you know, I gotta give them credit where credit is due. I mean, their 164 department is absolute slim to none. I mean, they do a really, really good job with their 164s. For those who are longtime fans of mine, they know I used to do videos of the NASCAR side of things. I have since then left that industry. I have retired pretty much, quote unquote. And I am now solely focusing on the NTT IndyCar series. And one thing I gotta say about these IndyCar 164s is that the quality is completely unmatched. I mean, I paid, I think, $695, I think, for this car off of TDK Collectibles. That's the site I got it from. And for $695, you got yourself a suspension that is chrome suspension for Penske here, because that is the Penske chrome suspension here. But you got rubber tires, all die-cast metal body. I don't think there's any plastic parts besides the under tray here. I think the under tray is plastic, but I could be wrong on that one. You got a Penske chrome suspension. You got all nice quality product here. We're probably going to find some flaws here as we review this die-cast, but I think overall an absolute A+ job on Greenlight's part on this one. And I really would recommend IndyCar Diecast over to you there at home. And if you are a newcomer to my videos, I appreciate your viewership. Or if you're a longtime viewer, once again, I appreciate your viewership once again. Because we got ourselves a great product here. I think that this particular car, since it's the first Scott McLaughlin diecast being produced, I think anybody could say to anybody, you know, you should definitely pick this up. It is a very nice diecast to have in your collection. But I really would like to say that, you know, it's just, you gotta get it. I mean, DDK Collectibles has it on their eBay store, and then you got, of course, you know, 3000toys.com, which is a friend of mine recommended that store. And then, of course, I think Toronto Motorsports will be getting theirs pretty soon. So Toronto Motorsports will be getting theirs. Gutswear will be getting theirs. So there'll be a lot of cool places to get this diecast from. It's now just coming out, so I think you'll be very happy with it once you get it in stock here. Anyways, we got Dallara, PureTech, Pennzoil, Chevrolet, NTT IndyCar Series. Got number 3. Got the Shell logo. You got Scott McLaughlin's name on the aero screen. Got the Firestone logos. And of course, you go over here. Let's see, you got Hitachi. That, of course, just zoom in last minute, or focus in last minute. Got the Firestone tires. Got Shell V-Power Nitro Plus. Got the NTT IndyCar Series logo there. Got the Chevrolet logo. A little off-skewed fuel cell there, but that's okay. Got number 3. Got Speedway, got Verizon, Penske Truck Rental, PPG Snap-on, Chevrolet PureTech P1 Award Firestone. Of course, it's got chrome rims on it. That's beautiful. Got number 3, and you got Shell V-Power Nitro Plus on the rear wing. And let's put this up here. With all the Team Penske cars, let's see if we can zoom in on that. Every Team Penske car has a Team Penske logo on their gearbox. That's right there. Speaking of gearbox, you got the onboard starter. You got the caution light there, or the hazard light, and you got the rear diffuser back here. Got the Penske chrome suspension, like I said before. It's not a Penske car without the chrome suspension on it, people. Let's just be brutally honest with ourselves on that one. And here we go. This side is the same as the left. So the overall livery of this car, it is pretty much the identical Shell V-Power Nitro Plus cars we've been seeing out of Joseph Newgarden in a couple of years of his running at the Indianapolis 500. So that's what the livery looks like. It is a base color white with a bunch of red and the yellow stripe that surrounds the tub and the driver's cockpit. As you can see here. The yellow, wow. In order to improve this car, I think the yellow stripe should go all the way around the car. That's just my brutal, honest opinion on that. That's my brutal, honest take on this car. Of course, you got the yellow stripe that surrounds the nose, goes round to the front wings, and you got the yellow stripe that kind of starts to the air intake and goes all the way towards here, where right by kind of identical where the fuel cell is. But underneath that is all colored white. The top of the side pods are colored red. The roll hoop is colored red. The TV pod's colored red. The roll hoop's colored white. The air screen's colored white. The engine cover is mainly colored white with a strip of red on the dorsal fin. And the rear wing is colored red. I believe because the rear wing was colored red on the road course kit with the race at St. Pete, that's why they put the colors red on this car here. One thing is for certain, that it is a shame that this car is not on the road course kit. The road course kits are not available in the 164 department just yet. The 118 will also be on the oval kit as well, unfortunately, because that's before they got it approved for the road course kit. So that's going to be on the oval kit as well, the 118, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do about it? But anyways, here's 360 view of the car. Here's the left side. There's the front of the car. There's the nose of the car right there. There's the right side of the car. There's the back. And here's the top of the car. And here's the under tray. And the production number is 654. So that's that. I would give this a real big personal recommendation. It is a first Scott McLaughlin car we're getting, period. So this car will be a hot one to get. I can guarantee you that. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Race Day 12 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. The Diecast Kid is always happy to see you.